Hey there, it is Julie Littlechild. I am the founder and CEO of Absolute Engagement, and it is time to get real about client experience. I want to use these videos to share some quick ideas based on the conversations that we are having with advisors about integrating the voice of the client in their business. And I want to start right at the beginning. When advisors talk to us about wanting to gather feedback, there's usually one reason that they want to do that, at least initially. They tell us we want to measure how we're doing. And look, that can't be a bad thing, but I want to talk about that. Because if the only reason that you are gathering feedback is to measure satisfaction or net promoter score or value or some other version of a metric that you believe defines success, then I want to save you some money. And this might sound a bit crazy for someone who does client feedback for a living, but here's the reality. 92% of clients are satisfied. Our net promoter doesn't look too bad. Value is really high in this industry. And it's not that we don't want to track that over time. The problem is that doesn't give us the information that we need to change. Think about it this way. If you went to a doctor and you weren't feeling well, and they gave you your blood pressure reading, and you thought, that's something that we could improve. What if you didn't have any information on how to improve it? What if the doctor couldn't tell you you should do this or that? Unfortunately, that's a little like gathering overall data like satisfaction with no additional information. And we do that because too often, all we want to do with feedback is validate what we already know. The clients feel good about the relationship. I'd suggest we take a different approach and use feedback to understand what we don't know. So think about it this way. What if the first time you gather feedback, or perhaps you've done it and you want to really think through your strategy, instead of just asking how satisfied are clients or the net promoter score question, you took some time to dig down to really ask about satisfaction on a whole range of issues. Things related to how you deliver service, things that are more emotional and focus on how you connect with clients, things related to the overall experience. Ask a lot of these questions because what you can do in the background is do some analysis on the data to identify the drivers of that metric that you're trying to achieve. And what that means is the levers that you can pull to drive satisfaction or net promoter or value up or to understand why it goes down. That's the information that we need to have to make a real difference. And it may be different from one business to the next. So if you're thinking about this, yes, create a benchmark, measure that over time. But to start, understand what's really driving that number and how you can impact it. That's where I think we can make a significant difference.